Hello, and welcome back to Slice and Dice. Double check that you can hear me today. Good news. Yeah, I mean, it won't happen again for a long time. There used to be times in Monster Train where I would record and I would forget about it, and then I would go a long time without doing that again. But it's been so long since I had a technical issue like that. Well, except for when I messed up my settings, but that was my fault, and the video was fine. I was able to fix it. Anyway, let's play Force. I'm still down to keep trying these Force comps and see what works. I think if this comp can't play third turn null, I think that it is just so doomed, right? Because like this comp should be the comp for third turn null. Tough HP 1 is also not the end of the world, I'm sure, for these guys, but like you have to be able to play third turn null. That curse is already pretty easy. And this is a team comp about going fast, so like how do you not play it, right? How can it be bad? Oh my. Well, that's not ideal. Probably like this, and then here. Oh, hey, there's no way that a null spawns in and beats my ass. The problem is you can't get a flea on turn 2. That is one of the big downsides of this curse. Like if I drop them to 1 there and then end my turn, I don't get the victory. I play Guardian. You need to play this team, I think, with the game plan being I'm going to play Scrapper. Your mid game is just that character. I don't know what you do when you don't see him. Also, what's up with my music? Is it just super quiet? I think it's this song. Because it's up a lot. It struck me as I was sitting here talking. Anyway. No big deal, I suppose. But yeah, you need to be ready with the plan of playing Scrapper in this comp, I think. Because how else do you do damage with these guys, right? I don't know. I guess you can just do a bunch of 3s and 2s. Is it good? It's okay. I'll play Hat Top Brigand here. It's fine to just turn Lazy into a good character. And this Ruffian is sending it. Ruffian, you don't have to die though, right? Okay, well, you know, I don't like Guardian very much is the thing. He's not very good or cool. I think I'm actually supposed to kill this wolf and just sack Ruffian. Because if I don't, well, I have an exerted guy. What's the plan, right? I just let it go. It's no big deal. Gladiator is good. Trapper is very bad in this comp. Very, very bad. Now, if I have to be picky with my second yellow, grabbing the first one is fine. The second one is harder to pick, though. You have to be... You have to count as well. You're at 7, 4. This is putting you at 2. So I think I just roll. Okay, and that kills Bramble, and then I Deathify Gladiator. Good fight. Close is what I would call this one. This Lost unit has just been getting killed by everything. It's kind of crazy. Alright, good. And no problems. Very nice. Ice Cube, Origami. Ice Cube is really good. Origami is also not bad. What would you play it for, is the question. What would I play Origami for? I don't know. I have a, like, right now application of Ice Cube. I can slap it on Lazy. It's something. Now he can exert and he has one side to roll still after the exert. My god, Lost. What the hell? I'll always be able to ping the quartz down at least. Yeah. And then stun it. I think I just kill I mean, why would I kill the Slimer? It's not even that good. 3, stun, 1, let the poison go. We want to optimize our damage as much as possible. Thanos, he's not actually Thanos. This is like Thanos Jr. Does Thanos have a son? Thanos child? Maybe the raccoon guy. We don't want to play Sinew. So we're just going to pick less than ideal picks, and then if I get stuck without Scrapper, so be it. It is what it is. Anyway, Thanos Jr., Thanos Mini. If I knew more about superheroes, I could make a good joke about this, but I don't actually know anything about superheroes. I don't watch superhero movies. I've seen Iron Man 1. That movie was good. You ever see that one? I recommend it. I had that was a movie that I watched it, and at the end I went, you know, I think I understand why they made like fucking 2,000 movies because of this. In this fight, I'm going to actually have to deal with a null, and that's okay. I don't know why I rerolled that. I don't really know what I was thinking. I should have just taken the shield. Hey, you know what? Never mind. It was good. So we can go 1, 2, trio. Probably best to do it this way. Yeah, then I kill one ogre. Maybe I can kill both ogres. If this mid-game team can do 20 damage before turn 3 to 2 ogres, that's kind of impressive. I would be very shocked. I'll roll for damage. I think it's the only way you would ever kill here. 2, 1, yeah. Just a little short. It's okay this way, I think. We're just gonna have to deal with it all. And this fight's reasonable to have to fight a null. I think that this fight is fairly unthreatening overall, so I'm not too worried. Ugh, God, you're so bad, armor. Ugh, I hate this guy. Get out of here. This is roll. Don't forget you gotta unlock lazy after every roll. It's kind of important. I want him to have a chance, you know? Hey, look at that. He did it. Good job, buddy. Oh man, it's fine. I have to play Ranger. And I'm not even guaranteed Scrapper, but we're gonna give it our best shot. There's no particularly terrible mid-game pickup here. Like, obviously I don't want to play Collector, but if I get stuck with Collector, it's not the end of the world, I would say. Because he is usually only bad if your team doesn't have a way to make up for it, I feel. Like, he's pretty shit. He's never gonna be good. At best, he's gonna be, hey streamer, he's not as bad as you say. Like, that is the best you're ever gonna get out of that character. What you can get, in my opinion, out of Collector is, hey, I think you're being too mean to this guy. I think he's just not very good. I don't think he's terrible. This is a really bad fight for this curse. Never mind, I just high roll. All good. I rolled these 3 for lethal. Lethal? Not lethal. But yeah, I mean, people like to tell me that they think he's actually not as bad as I say, and I think that you are wrong. That's all there really is to say about it. I think that you are very wrong. But by all means, if you think that something is bad, the best thing you can do if you want to change my mind is play it. Like, truly. Play it and then tell me how it goes. But I trust you guys. I trust you're not gonna say something and then go, oh, by the way, streamer, I actually won 100,000 games in a row playing this one character that you think is bad, so now I'm right and you're wrong. That's not what we're doing here. I know there's like a whole thing about being on the internet where it's like a race to always be right, but I think it's okay to be wrong sometimes. You can tell me. I promise you, I won't say I told you so, ha ha ha, why would you ever pick that dog shit, ha ha ha, lamau, lamau, lamau. I would never say that to you, okay? I just want to make sure that's clear. Never ever would I say that to you. In those specific words. Unfortunately, I don't quite get to make it out of here. It would be a flea, but the null spawns. But, you know. This trio, I mean, he's been rolling it a little more often than I think is normal. Someone check this armor PC, please. Oh, thanks. But no, I've noticed this a lot. Let me peep. I think this is Scrapper versus Collector. Oh wow, yeah, it's Scrapper, Collector, Soldier. Oh no, we have armor. I could just play Whirl. I think it's alright. In bad fights, he can be Brigand, which is almost playable. But yeah, I have noticed it myself too, where it'll be like, I'll be wrong about something, or I'll have my opinion change, and people will be like, hey, I thought that you said this was bad. I thought this was the worst thing in the game. What happened? And the answer is always just, I think my opinion changed. It happens. It's like a big thing that's like a foreign concept, I guess, because people don't do it very often. Or not true, but people don't like to admit that their opinion changed. I feel like is more correct to say. You don't like to admit that you were wrong. It's like you wanna dig your heels in. I'm guilty of it too. It's something that it's important to talk about. I feel because like I do it too. I'm wrong about something and I just change my mind and then I'm like, no, I've always felt this. Trust me. But sometimes I'm wrong. It happens. It's important to say, hey, Ranger. Hey. Dude, I feel like I've come a long way from Monster Train. I gotta say, I used to be so stubborn in Monster Train. It's why I feel like I kind of stalled out with that game. Like I never really made it anywhere. This is a good Glyph of Purity. I think in this fight you go Glyph of Purity on Armor. You know what's crazy about this fight is that I think it is actually better to consider putting the Brigand effect on Whirl. I think he'll be okay, but it's close. It's just worth thinking about. This is a pretty okay roll. 2 damage to all is alright. Put damage on Spike here. We want this carrier to do his thing, which is weird because it means that 2 damage to all wasn't even that good. But I guess it's fine. Cleanse. Here. Whatever. It is lethal. Wow. Anyone want to go back to eccentric here? No, me neither. I will play fencer, and that is okay. The win out for this comp, I think, is always going to be finding someone who fixes the problem. And the problem is just that you don't do any fucking damage to bosses at the end of the run. And the answer to who solves that is some sort of steel combo is what you're looking for. This Glyph of Purity, by the way, is about to clutch this whole fight. This shit's about to be insane. Look at that value. I'm sorry, Glyph of Purity. I used to talk so much shit about this thing. I think, to be fair, I'm still trying to get over how I felt about things in 2.0. Things are a lot different than they were in 2.0. And that's just the truth. I should not lock this. I can roll you as well. You have 2 better sides and everything else is the same. This is also no good. 1 damage. Okay, well you do 1 damage twice, that's 2 damage. But yeah, in the big thing about 2.0 is that this inflict exert cleave side did not exist. And I think that I was also playing the game a lot differently. Of course, I was playing to just kind of send it into enemies and kill them fast. Both of those things lead to me wanting to never play cleanse because it was useless for me, of course. But now things are different. I'm gonna overkill a bones and I don't like it. I actually would like to leave the bones maybe. Hold on. Yeah, because bones passive goes through the null HP, you can actually get lethal here if you kill the bones last. tie, Ghost Shield. Ghost Shield's fine. Again, you just keep the idea in mind. Someone on this team is going to have steel. It would be very, very surprising if nobody on this team had steel. Because you have Keeper, you have Bash, you have Scrapper. I think that's 3 characters that we can see, and I want steel. There's another big part of this. I want steel, so I'll be picking it. That's kind of important to make a note of in there as well. This goes here, and then 1 damage cleave kills that thing. And then with that, I want to actually shield whirl. Oh, my fault. 1/1 here. What you're gonna find too, you'll notice I'm playing the 1 damage cleave as the shield. Or the cleanse, rather. The only character... what enemy wants more cleanse? Probably the hand, but even then, cleave cleanse is worth more, in my opinion, anyway. Oh, you're Fencer. Send it. Ooh, that was scary. I didn't realize that guy was low. Cyclops, Basilisk, War Chief. I am interested in both of these characters, actually. I think Captain... this is the comp where Captain really shines. He brings AoE, which this comp does not do, ever. Pretty much. And he also brings more defense, which is like, he's synergized, he's single target if I'm playing for steel, right? Barbarian, I think, is actually not that good in this comp, so I'm good to play Captain. It's really hard to have to spend all the time that you want to put steel onto other characters. Instead, you have to spend that time babysitting some more on Barbarian, because he's just sending himself into the sun. It's weird because he's the GOAT, you know? He's so good. He was one of the best characters in the game for so long, but I think times have changed. He has become a lot worse. I'd actually rather do formation off of this, huh? Yeah, that's a little better. It's good to formation because it's 2 damage to all enemies and it's shield and cleave damage. If you're into an enemy that is cleaving you and you press formation, your fight gets so much better. Your life gets so much better. The times change for the good. I could probably roll for more than this, but I mean, I'm full HP, basically, and I don't think I'm too worried about the spot. Although maybe I should be because of the spawns. I don't know. I can probably get formation. Actually, what's problematic is I don't have any HP. Or not any HP, I don't have any sides. Normally that'd be the end of the fight, but the null is here. Broadsword, Mushroom. Everyone will play Mushroom here? Mushroom stasis and then it can't decay your left side. But how bad is Broadsword? It's pretty useless, isn't it? I'll pick this, I guess. Maybe it's useful. Who knows? It's okay on Captain, maybe. Well, plus +1ing the chain cleave is pretty good, and I can just formation his other sides for value. So I'll give it a try. This is 3 hits on the Hydra. This is 4. This is 5 hits on the Hydra. I just kill the Hydra off of this. Give me a chain, you freak. Okay. Understood. Heard, Captain. I understand. Oh, chain! Wow! So cool. How exciting. What a great character. You're so nice to me, Captain. Aye, aye, boss. I put the ice cube on him, right? No, I sure didn't. Great chain. Good job. Keeper's fine. Stalwart's also okay, but actually Stalwart is really good with Glyph of Purity. I'm not gonna lie to you, this guy is kind of strong. I probably shouldn't just brainlessly click on Keeper, but so how important is it that I pick Stalwart here, given that I want to be able to scale my shields? He's basically the only, how important is it to play Keeper, I mean? Basically the only good shielding character in this comp for single target shielding. So I probably do have to play Keeper. I would like to play Stalwart though, I just want you to know that. I'm not happy about this. I mean, Ice Cube, my man. I think you can keep the heal shield. You run it like this. I don't know if anyone else holds Glyph of Purity particularly well here. This is... I guess you don't have anything to do, huh? Maybe you roll shield for formation? I don't know. I'm gonna roll whirl for cleave here. This shield lets me formation, and then we'll figure it out. Nice. I don't even have to press formation now. I just go like 4 damage cleave, 2, 2, 2. Acceptable. The value I get out of chain is very high, so I think that the decay has been okay so far. Am I formationing here? It's always awkward when you can't 2 dice formation. But I do need to control the spider population. Kind of important. Oh, look at that. I forgot I had this. Remember when I was rolling this every turn? That was a good time. I guess I could do here 1 damage, 3, 3. It's like super inefficient though. I guess this is best. Oh no. There's a lot of enemies on this turn. Kind of a scary turn. But we high roll, cleave, 6 damage in pristine. I'm not super worried about Captain here because he's just gonna die anyway next turn. This and I think I just let him die this turn, huh? Clean the spiders out. If I can't do 8 damage to Torrentus with 4 characters, what happened, right? Something bad happened here. It's not like Captain's my damage powerhouse. Dude, I've been seeing some really fucking weird fights. What is this? Sniper, sniper, troll, barrel, sniper. What the hell is that? Gauntlet goes on Captain and he cleaves 3s now. Although Gauntlet, actually I'm kind of down to run Gauntlet Decay on Whirl. 3 damage to all is pretty good. And then just send it. Most likely I have to play this run through Fencer at this point. Oh my god, they're killing him. Holy crap. They are crushing my man. Oh wait, these guys are stupid. Never mind. I have fucking repel. Hold on, let me look at this again. Now that I've seen that, what the hell? These guys are so dead. I guess I let Whirl roll. Because he could hit something a little better. Trio is okay. 1, 1, 6, repel, 6. That's pretty good. You look closely, you find lethal. The trio, does it stay in this run? I don't think many characters actually use it. I'm good to take a 4. Shuriken? Okay. There's Bash. I don't think you get to be picky in this comp with your yellow. You can play Wanderer. He's okay as well, but you shouldn't get value out of Wanderer, hopefully. So So it's fine this way. And now, the thing that I think is really offensive about this comp is that you are just sitting here hoping and hoping that you find a singular side, and we can just miss, and then what happens? I don't know. Like, it's entirely possible that I just don't hit here, and then what? I die, basically. But bash is also good for pressing formation. That's important. Oh, my alarm's going off. Time to wake up. Are you awake? Get up, get up. We got a lot to do today. Like whiff. I know. I mean, it's not a terrible whiff, I guess. This goes here, and then we can shield. Maybe I cleave shield cleanse. That's probably better. No need to lose a side for fun. Eek. 7 damage exert. It's fine. Well, 7 damage exert needs to go to Basilisk, though. I guess I shouldn't be mad at these guys. When they single target like that, it makes it easier. Oh my god, it's the 4 Fanatic fight. I just picked up Shuriken, so I can play Shuriken, triple Shuriken, which is actually a lot of damage. Serration Fencer is probably what I'm playing, though. I think that when you have a damage problem, Serration Fencer is a very good answer to it. And then you just put Gauntlet here, and suddenly your damage output skyrockets. This fight is hard. I need to make sure that I'm aware, and I want to think about if there's anything I can do to make it easier. And there really isn't. I keep my dodge. I'm as defensive as I can. Oh, and then the Fanatics can also just whiff. And that's really nice. I don't think I'm formationing. I think I'm just sending damage here and praying. I can't even press formation here. Orange, they're all hitting a different target, okay. So I want to kill the demon. Which I think I can do naturally by cleaving him. You can put 3 into... I'm going to kill the ones that are doing more damage. It's not a actual thought, though, I suppose. We can do this one dies, and then this one dies, I suppose. Yeah, I'm okay with this. You could undo... It's going to be like this because of how cleave works out. You're just going to kill either bot 2 or top 2 or middle 2 fanatics. This way's fine because you take the extra damage on Fencer, who has dodge if you need it. But also fine this way. Inevitable. This is the worst thing to fight for me, by a lot. I will click on Prince because he can unite. It is an acceptable win condition. He has to keep the X's, and I need to play... what? Glyph of Purity, probably. Although no, if I'm gonna formation off of this, it's probably Glyph of Purity Keeper. And then nothing interesting for Shuriken, I fear. It's good to have, but there's no one to hold it. Like, it's nice to have the option to chain off a captain, but I don't think I can. It's unfortunate. And this is not a fight for Mushroom, by the way. No way. One thought though is Mushroom on this, because 3 damage steal is enough to formation without any help. That's actually kind of okay. It matters a little bit if he's the one who rolls the damage side and he rolls steal, like steal, stun, steal. Or like, if he rolls stun, X, steal, or if he runs stun, steal, I can just lock it, basically. Yeah. Because the goal here is to kill the wisps and then press unite twice. I think this is the loadout, and then I just drop these items and call it a day. I guess you could put ranged. Yeah, whatever that's worth. Does this put chain? No, it puts ranged on the stun though. But you can't put chain on sides that don't have any pips. Pipless sides don't get it. Alright. Let's see it. So goal 1 is to press formation. Ideally like twice. This is 1. I need to keep her to roll me a steal side, but I might use that for other gains. Okay, so let's go through our options here, shall we? You can do this. If you take the exert, you can break down 2 of these special HP, but all that matters to me right now is clearing out the ghosties. So one of these 3s goes wherever, probably here. And then one of these is formation. I can press formation again, Or... I mean, I think I have to, right? Break 2 special HP, formation again. It's a shame because I take all this pain, but I clean so many wisps. I go through 2 of these. It's not so bad. And then we kill the ones that are hitting the outside characters since they're weakened. Or not hitting the outside characters, sorry. And now I need to press I need to press Unite this turn. So let's figure out how we're going to do that. We're going to lock the 8. You're on 22. If I could do 4 damage to this guy, I could stun him. Can I ever do 4 damage? I can do 3 damage. I cannot do 4 damage. Okay, so I should roll. Oh, and Captain should keep the X for formation. Prince has to roll heal shield here. And then I basically win. There was a way to do 4 damage, but also he would be the one doing it, so he would not be connecting. This is fine. We'll kill one of the wisps, and then don't me down here, Prince. Disappointing, but not surprising. The story of Prince. I think you just say it is what it is. I'm pretty far ahead of Inevitable here in terms of damage. Yeah. It's like not ideal, but it's fine, is what I would call this spot. If my moron here could just roll me a heal shield, we could leave this fight already. This fucking idiot. Somehow Fencer is still full HP, which is super nice. As an X, you are not rolling me what I want. 6 damage heavy might be the best thing to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it's fine. I hate this guy. What else I could be rolling for is this self-heal, self-shield side. But I just want to point out, this is what I'm always worried about. Like, I don't think you play Unite. You don't have to play, you don't want to play Prince, I should say, because this can happen. And there's not really any counterplay. Can't do anything about it. He can just miss like 6, 8 straight rolls, 9 straight rolls on your Unite. And then what do? You complain, and then you hit it on this turn and win out. Surely. This guy keeps an X. Fencer locks a damage side. Prince. Buddy, thank you. My man. I was getting a little scared. Alright. I mean, I think that my opinion of Force is pretty locked in. It is the same as it ever was, which is to say, this comp is bad, and you should not play it if you're trying to win consistently. But you can win with it. It's definitely a winning comp if you play it. But sometimes you're going to miss. Like, I think that this comp is going to live and die on if your tier 9 and tier 8 items are clickable. What was my tier 8? Oh yeah, Serration Gauntlet. Like, those are really good, and that basically doubled my power in this run. If you go 2 dead picks in a row, I think this comp just suffers. It's also bad access to cleanse is really bad, but we get cleanse items. Like, I'm high rolling, I think, so far, is what I want to make sure I say. Because, like, we've won 3 or 4 force runs in a row now of this comp. Not like in a row, back to back to back. I've played other runs, obviously. But you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.